Hi, welcome to the sales tax problem. Percent on sales tax. Sales tax is the amount of money charged to a customer when buying an object. The tax is assigned as a certain percent. Let's do some examples. If the selling price is $70 and the sales tax is 6%, then 70 times 6% will give us the amount of tax. So 70 times decimal 0.06, and when you multiply that out, you should get $4.20. Let's just check that multiplication now. 70 times decimal 0.06, just to make sure. 70 times decimal 0.06, and you get 4.2, so $4.20. And if the selling price is $125 and you got 8% sales tax, so it's $125 times 8%. So that's 125 times decimal 0.8. Move the decimal places, 2 places left. And 125 times 8. Let's check that. 125 times decimal 0.8, and we get $10. $10 is our sales tax on 125 at 8%. $1,300 with a sales tax of 7 is $1,300 times, $1,300 times 7% is $1,300 times decimal 0.7. The decimal is to the right, so 2 places, 1 2s. And when you multiply $1,300 times decimal 7, that's easy. Decimal 0.7 is a percent. I get $91 sales tax. That's $10, and that's $4.20. Okay. Now you practice these three. Press pause and play it back to see if you got the right answers. So 93 times 11%, 93 times decimal 11, and 93 times decimal 11, 93 times decimal 11 gives you $10.23. $10.23 tax. $240 at 9% tax, so it's $240 times 9%. So it's $240 times decimal 0.9, and 240 times decimal 0.9, 240 times decimal 0.9. It gives you $21.60. $21.60. And we have $600 at 12 1/4%, so $650 times 12 1/4%. So that's $650. 1/4 is decimal 25. I should have that memorized. So I change the 1/4 to decimal 25 first, and then I change my percent to decimal 1225, and use my calculator, and I have 650 times decimal 1225, and that gives me, let's see, 79.625. And we have to round it off to the nearest cent, because as 5 or greater, we add 1 to the 2, so we get $79.63. The 5 becomes 0. $79.63. Let's continue. Now we have some practice problems to work out. You work these out first to see if you get the answer, and then play back to see if you're right. The price of a cell phone is $840. Find the cost if the sales tax is 6%. So we got $840, and we're doing a sales tax of 6%. So that's 6% times that amount. So that's 840 times decimal 0.6, and 840 times decimal 0.6. 840 times decimal 0.6 is $50.40, 50.4. So 50.4 is dollars and cents. So 50.4 is $50.40 sales tax. If a sales tax of 8% is added to the price of a $149 golf club, what is the cost of the golf club? So if the golf club costs $149 and you're taking 8% for the sales tax, so it's $149 times 8%. So that's 149 times decimal 0.8. Again, the decimal is to the right of 8, so it's two places to the left, so it's 0.08. And 149 times decimal 0.8, $11.92. That's the tax. $11.92. I got to go back to number one. I found the sales tax, but the cost of the item is, and the cost is $840. Add on the tax. So the first problems I did on the other page, I found the tax. Now I have to add the tax on. So 2 zeros, decimal is there. 2 zeros is 0, 4, 0, 9. So the cost is $840 plus the tax. So it's $890.40. And the cost is $149 plus the tax. And the tax is, the decimal 149 is to the right, so it's two more zeros. Decimals go underneath each other, so it's 11.92. When I add that on, I get 2, 9, 0, carrier 1, 6. So I pay $160.92 in total. Just a little mishap there. Just didn't read it carefully. Got to be careful when you're reading what you have to do in a word problem. At a department store, a customer bought 2 books at $6.90 a book and 3 ink pens for $5.25 each. And it says a sales tax of 7.5% is charged. Find the cost of the items that you're going to pay for them. Well, we have $6.90 for 1 book, and we have 2 books. So we take $6.90 and we take 90 times 2. I'm going to use my calculator. That's $13.80. So the books cost $13.80. And I have 3 pens. I got $5.25 for each pen times 3. So it's $5.25. Use the calculator all day today. 5 times 3, and I get $15.75. So the calculator comes in handy when you got a lot of manipulation to do. So altogether, it's the books is $13.80, and the pens is $15.75. Because you're adding the decimals that line up, 0 and 5 is 5, 8 and 7 is 15, carrier 1, 8 and 1 is 9, and I'm paying $29.55 before tax. So now I have $29.55, which is the price of the items, times the sales tax of 7.5%. So 29.55 times 7 point, so 1/2 is 0.5. So we change our percent to a decimal before we multiply. So decimal 0.75. And when we use our calculator, we have 29.55 times decimal 0.75. And that gives me $2, and notice it's 2.21625, but we round it off to the nearest cent. 6 is greater. There's where I have to round it off. This is 5 or greater, so I add 1 to the 1. So I get 1 plus 1 is 2, so I get 2. So the 1 cent rounds up to 2 cents. So $22.25. And in all, we paid $29.55 plus the tax, which is $22.22. Line them up, decimal under decimal, 7, 7, 9 and 2 is 11, carry a 1. So the total for those items, when you buy them in the department store, is $31.77. Now we have a few more problems that's a little tiny bit different. Let's work these out and see. Notice these problems will be a little bit different. Let's read and see. A sales tax of 8% on fixing the brakes on a car is $32. So the sales tax is $32. So that means the 8% was multiplied by some unknown, and this unknown is the cost. So the cost of fixing the brakes, so we let X be the cost of the brakes. So we can really set up an equation, and that sales tax is $32. So 8% of the cost is $32. And we change our percent to a decimal, decimal 8 times X equals 32. And we divide by decimal 0.8 on both sides. The decimal 0.8 cancels out. I get X is equal to. Now we take 32 and divide it by decimal 0.8. So 32 division decimal 0.8. And I have $400. And $400 is the price of the brakes, to fix the brakes. Again, 8% times the $400 will give you the $32 if you check it out. Because you change your 8% to decimal 0.8 and you multiply. Number 2, 6% sales tax on a pair of shoes is $3.30. Find the price of the shoes. So the price of the shoes we'll call X. Again, 6% times the price of the shoes will be the sales tax, which is $3.30. So the 6% is the $3.30. Decimal 0.6 is 6% to a decimal times X equals $3.30. We divide by decimal 0.6 on both sides. Decimal 0.6 is 1. They cancel out, give me X. So 330 divided by decimal 0.6. So 3 decimal 30, or 3.3 divided by decimal, let's see, make sure, decimal 0.6, right? And I have 55, 50, so that's a decimal 0.6 division, so that's $55. That's what it amounts to. 6% of $55 is $3.30. Let's look over number 3 now. If a $150 window is charged a sales tax of $13.50, find the sales tax rate. So the sales tax rate is my X. So that means I have the sales tax multiplied by the price of the window, and that should be the $13.50. Remember, we set up equations before in 3 different types of calculations. So notice the first ones we did was, percent of the number. Now we did this one where we're looking for the price, and now we're doing this one looking for the rate of sale, percentage of sale, the sales tax. So when we work this out, what percent of 150 is 13? So that's $150. So we divide by 150 on both sides, and they cancel out. I get X is equal to, so 1350 divided by 150. So 1350 division 150. That gives us decimal 0.9. So 0.09. So that's a decimal. So that decimal becomes 9%. You work out your decimal and change your decimal. So to change your decimal 2%, you move your decimal 2 places to the right, 9%. Number 4, a sales tax of $142.80 is paid on a $2,040 painting. What is the rate of sales tax? So the rate percent is X. So the sales tax times the cost of the picture, the price of the picture, which is $2,040, is tax is going to be $142.80. And when you work that out, you divide both sides by 2040 and 2040 on both sides. They cancel out, so you get X is equal to. So $142.80 divided by 2040. So $142.80 divided by 2040. $142.80, just making sure. $142.80, right, divided by 2040 gives me a rate. Did I divide right? It gives me, it looks like something happened here. So 142.80 division 2040. That's more like it. Right just then I had like 20,000 or something as a decimal. You know that this numerator here is less than the denominator, so this number has to be less than 1. So the number I had just then was wrong. I must have hit the times button. So again, when you make an error, be careful. Check out your answer to see if it makes sense. So decimal 07 is 7%. Is the taxes on $2,040 to give you $142.80. Again, make a mistake, check your answers to make sure. If you like what I'm doing, then click on my like button, click on my subscribe button, click on my notification bell, and if you wish, write a comment on my video. And if you want, you can visit my website at www.mathfullyexplained.com, and you'll find information in different sections on me. You'll find information on the type of teaching strategies you're going to use in my videos, and you'll also find, which is most important, you'll find the content that I have on my YouTube channels, the number of videos on each of those topics, etc., etc. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.